The refs don't offer friendship. They don't even think to call a regular penalty. Instead, they come into my house on the day that Celebrini is taking over the game, and they give O'Connor a penalty shot. A penalty shot! The Sharks lose 2-1 in overtime against the Vancouver Canucks on a penalty shot. A penalty shot! In overtime. Are you kidding me? Well, if you're Team Tank, this game is a dream. It was close. Overtime. Team played well defensively. Young guns stepped up. And they still lost. If your team wins something for once, it's disappointing. It was a really defensive game. No mistakes really on either side. Nothing that cost either team. The first Vancouver goal was a tip. Vanacek had essentially no chance. The Sharks goal, Toffoli had just decided, I'm going to tie this game. I'm going to score. And he did. Awesome. That was so exciting. Third period almost over. Just sent it to overtime. What a goal. However, I'm also looking at this as a Macklin Celebrini game. Right? He was everywhere in the defensive zone. He was the first line center of a team that only let in one goal tonight. That is amazing. Granted, they only scored one goal, but his game was really good. He was involved in essentially everything that happened tonight. The penalty kill that led in the Vancouver goal. Why did it happen? Delay over glass by Macklin. But the goal the Sharks scored, what happened? Macklin on the ice. Empty net. Unfortunately, the other Vancouver goal, what happened? I'm not going to call it a breakaway. It wasn't a breakaway. It was just an overtime rush, and the ref decided to call a penalty shot. A penalty shot?! Macklin did not deserve to get a penalty shot on that one. If anything, a penalty. Everything I've seen agrees with that. Ryan Warsofsky agrees with that. Vitek Vanacek agreed with that. That's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. It's not often you see this either. Macklin Celebrini, third star of the game. 0 goals, 0 assists, but that shows just how well he played without the puck. He was amazing, and he also helped with a bunch of breakouts, breaking into the zone, neutral zone, everything. He was always there tonight. Vitek Vanacek, also really sharp. His first game back from that fluke cheek injury where the puck came and hit him while he was on the bench. That's not fair. 22 saves and a .917 save percentage. That's awesome, showing he still got it a little bit. He made some really good saves to keep the game 1-0 and 0-0 at some points, and he's the reason why we even got a point tonight. And the young guns on defense, Thrun, Mook-Madulin, and Thompson, they were on each different lines, and they all held down the fort. They all played really well. I liked Mook-Madulin's game tonight. He has been a little standoffish, holding back recently, but I'm glad to see he's finally finding a bit of confidence. Then that fourth line of Walker Duehr, Carl Grundstrom, and Ty Dellandrea. Whew! Didn't know they had that in them. What was that? They were playing amazingly. It seemed like every other shift in the third period, that's who the Sharks ran out there, and they had scoring chances on almost every single one. It was, or at least continued zone time, and that impressed me and the broadcasters, I think. Couple shout-outs. Macklin Celebrini, becoming that guy. He's everywhere on the ice, always is, and I can't wait to watch him for the rest of his career. Will Smith also played really well, couple breakaways, didn't get to bury them, but shows he was thinking ahead of the play. He had the legs to get those breakaways. And Vitek Vanacek for keeping us in this game, being sharp on his return, and the defense helping him out in front, making sure he wasn't completely left out to dry tonight. One more game before the Four Nations break, and it's unfortunately Papa Grenland and Papa Cece coming back in town with the Dallas Stars. Stars are doing really well again this year, like they have been every year since like 2020. So we'll see how they do. Hopefully the Sharks can put another defensive clinic together and maybe come out of it with a win.